Most people believe a high salary is the key to becoming rich. But the uncomfortable truth is this: a salary alone was never designed to create wealth. It was designed to keep you surviving, just comfortable enough to keep showing up every Monday morning. The moment your paycheck arrives, the system starts taking it back. Rent, bills, food, fuel, subscriptions, debt, taxes. By the end of the month, you are left wondering how someone earning good money still feels financially trapped. That's because being rich is not about how much money you earn. It's about how much money you keep and multiply. The biggest lie society tells is that hard work automatically leads to financial freedom. Millions of people work harder every year yet stay stuck in the same place. Why? Because salaries grow slowly, but expenses grow aggressively. The more money most people make, the more expensive their lifestyle becomes. Bigger house, better phone, new car, luxury clothes, fancy restaurants. Without realizing it, they upgrade their prison. They look successful on social media while secretly living paycheck to paycheck. A rich-looking life and a wealthy life are completely different things. The wealthy understand something employees often ignore: active income alone is dangerous. If your income stops when you stop working, you are one emergency away from financial stress. Rich people focus on building assets that continue paying them even while they sleep. Businesses, investments, real estate, digital products, stocks, multiple income streams. They make money work for them instead of trading all their time for money. The average worker sells hours. The wealthy buy freedom. Another brutal reality is inflation silently destroys salaries every single year. Even when you get a raise, prices rise faster. Food becomes expensive. Housing becomes unaffordable. Fuel increases. Education costs explode. You feel like you are running faster but somehow staying in the same place. This is why many people earning six figures still feel broke. Their income increased, but their financial intelligence never did. Schools teach people how to become workers, not owners. You are trained to chase job security instead of financial independence. Most people spend decades making companies richer while postponing their own dreams. They wait for the perfect time to start investing, building a side business, or learning high-income skills. But years pass quickly. One day they wake up exhausted, dependent on a paycheck they cannot survive without. The truth hurts because it forces responsibility. Your salary is only a tool, not the final goal. If every dollar you earn disappears into consumption, you will stay trapped no matter how high your paycheck becomes. Wealth begins when you stop spending money to impress people and start using money to buy assets that generate more money. That mindset shift changes everything. The people who escape the cycle usually start small. They save aggressively. They invest consistently. They learn skills that increase their value. They take calculated risks while others stay comfortable. Most importantly, they stop thinking like consumers and start thinking like builders. Because financial freedom is not built in one lucky moment. It is built through thousands of disciplined decisions nobody sees. And here is the scary part. Many people will work for 40 years and still never become financially free. Not because they were lazy, not because they lacked intelligence, but because nobody taught them the difference between earning money and building wealth. The modern salary system creates an illusion of progress. Every month, you receive money and feel temporarily secure. But deep down, many people know the truth. They are not moving forward. They are surviving in a cycle carefully designed to keep them dependent. Wake up early, commute through traffic, work under pressure, wait for Friday, repeat for decades. Society celebrates this routine as success, but for millions of people, it slowly drains their energy, ambition, and freedom. The frightening reality is that time is your most valuable asset, yet a salary forces you to trade it away piece by piece. You miss family moments. You postpone dreams. You delay travel, health, and happiness because you are constantly too busy working. And the cruelest part? Even after sacrificing years of your life, there is no guarantee of financial safety. One layoff, one recession, one medical emergency, or one economic crisis can destroy everything you spent years building. Most employees believe the next raise will finally solve their problems. But every raise creates new expectations and bigger expenses. This trap is called lifestyle inflation. The moment income increases, spending increases too. A better apartment becomes necessary. A more expensive car feels deserved. Luxury becomes normalized. Slowly, the paycheck that once felt huge starts feeling small again. People become addicted to appearing successful instead of actually becoming financially free. Meanwhile, the wealthy play a completely different game. They understand that ownership is more powerful than labor. Employees work for money. Owners own systems that produce money. A business owner can earn while sleeping. An investor can grow wealth without physically working every hour. A creator can make one piece of content that pays for years. The rich focus on leverage, using money, technology, people, and assets to multiply income beyond human limits. Fear keeps most people trapped. Fear of failure. Fear of losing stability. Fear of judgment. So they stay inside comfortable routines even when those routines are quietly destroying their future. Many people know they should invest, learn new skills, or build something on the side, but they keep waiting for the right moment. The problem is that financial freedom rarely comes to people waiting for permission. It comes to people willing to act before they feel ready. Another hidden reason salaries fail to create wealth is debt. Credit cards, car loans, student loans, and monthly installments silently consume future income. Banks profit from keeping people financially dependent. The average person works for money, then gives that money away in interest payments for years. Rich people use debt strategically to acquire assets. Poor and middle-class people often use debt to buy liabilities that lose value the moment they purchase them. Social media has made the problem even worse. People compare their real lives to fake online lifestyles. They buy things they cannot afford to impress strangers who do not care. Expensive vacations, designer brands, luxury gadgets. Everything becomes a performance. But behind the photos are stress, debt, anxiety, and financial insecurity. True wealth is usually quiet. It does not need validation. It buys freedom, time, peace, and options. Financial freedom is not about becoming a billionaire overnight. It starts with simple but powerful habits. Spending less than you earn. Investing consistently. Avoiding useless debt. Building skills that increase your income. Creating multiple streams of revenue. Thinking long-term while others chase short-term pleasure. Small financial decisions repeated for years can completely change your future. The hardest truth of all is this. Nobody is coming to save you. Not your boss. Not the government. Not the economy. If you depend entirely on a salary, you are placing your future in someone else's hands. The people who become wealthy eventually realize they must take control of their own financial destiny. That realization is uncomfortable, but it is also the beginning of freedom. Years from now, there will be two kinds of people. Those who spent their lives renting their time for survival, and those who used their time to build wealth, ownership, and freedom. The decision between those two futures starts with understanding one brutal truth. A salary can help you live, but by itself, it will almost never make you rich. There is a reason why so many highly educated, hardworking people remain financially average their entire lives. The system rewards obedience more than independence. From childhood, people are taught to get good grades, find a stable job, work hard, and retire someday. Almost nobody teaches them how money actually works. They spend years learning formulas, history, and theories, but never learn how to build wealth, manage investments, or escape financial dependence. The result is a generation trapped in invisible chains. They wake up exhausted, relying on a paycheck that disappears almost as quickly as it arrives. Many people cannot quit jobs they hate because their entire lifestyle depends on continuous income. Their bills own them. Their debt controls them. Their fear keeps them stuck. Freedom becomes something they dream about instead of something they build. The wealthy think differently about money. To the average person, money is for spending. To the rich, money is a tool for acquiring assets. Every dollar can either make you poorer or make you richer depending on where it goes. Poor people buy liabilities first and hope wealth comes later. Wealthy people buy assets first and let those assets fund their lifestyle over time. Point one of the biggest financial traps is believing that being busy means being successful. Many employees work longer hours every year but never gain real freedom. They become exhausted chasing promotions while their personal lives slowly collapse. More work does not always create more wealth. In many cases, it only creates more stress. True wealth comes from leverage, earning beyond the limits of your physical time and energy. Think about this carefully. There are only 24 hours in a day. If your income depends entirely on your hours, your financial growth will always have a ceiling. But when you own systems, investments, or scalable skills, income can grow without requiring more of your life. That is why entrepreneurs, investors, and creators often build wealth faster than employees. They are not just working harder, they are working in systems designed to multiply results. Another uncomfortable truth is that society encourages consumption at every level. Advertisements constantly convince people they need more to feel important. Bigger houses, newer phones, luxury brands, expensive cars. The economy profits when people stay addicted to spending. But every unnecessary purchase steals from your future freedom. Many people sacrifice years of their lives to maintain appearances they secretly cannot afford. The sad reality is that many workers never truly own their lives. Their schedules are controlled by employers. Their financial future depends on market conditions. Their stress follows them home every night. Even vacations become temporary escapes instead of genuine peace because financial pressure never fully disappears. This is why so many people look successful from the outside while feeling empty inside. Building wealth requires uncomfortable decisions most people avoid. Saying no to instant gratification. Living below your means while others overspend. Investing instead of consuming. Learning valuable skills after long workdays. Taking risks while friends choose comfort. In the beginning, these choices feel lonely. But over time, they create opportunities and freedom that average people never experience. The truth is, wealth is less about luck and more about habits, patience, and mindset. Most people want quick money, but real financial freedom is usually slow and disciplined. It is built quietly over years while others are distracted by entertainment and temporary pleasures. The rich are often thinking decades ahead while everyone else focuses only on surviving the next month. At some point, every person faces a choice. Continue trading life for a paycheck forever, or start building assets that can eventually buy back your time. That decision changes everything. Because in the end, becoming rich is not only about money. It is about control over your future, your choices, your time, and your life itself.